We are celebrating the end of Season 9 of 2K TV with community members. We have got Demi, Aaliyah, and Watch Me Work. They're going to go with LD2K and Rodney in the wreck and hopefully get some W's on today's episode of Team 2K TV versus the world. What's going
And in the locker room, each guy is...
Well, thank very much.
Yeah, it is. Do it. Thanks, TA. Here's the starting group for Houston. Porter Jr. is the point with Green on the wing. The post pairing for him, Smith along with Şengün. And it's Miller in at the 3. And for the Spurs, they've got Jonathan Isaac. Also Collins out there. And it's Wembanyama in at the center position. Well, we expect to see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
Here's Şengün. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And Collins has got the ball here for San Antonio. Dinwiddie passes to Wembanyama.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Miller outside. Back to Porter. Smith outside. From deep three-point range. Not going to go that time. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Here's Wembanyama. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Defensive foul. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Houston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Five to shoot. And he uses the glass on the layup.
A springy guard, Porter Jr. can rise up with the best of them.
The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Back to Dinwiddie. From downtown. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Now, here's Porter. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game.
Good to see Porter Jr. knocking down the triple. Needs to keep taking and making those shots.
And with Kevin Porter Jr. and Michael Porter Jr. and Otto Porter Jr. Guys, I'm sensing a pattern here.
It can even get a little confusing at times, but no relation that I'm aware of. They're just Porters, Juniors, and quality NBA players.
Smith finds Miller, and it's Miller with the jam.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Outside Collins. Now now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Rockets trail. Porter passes to Miller. Green with the ball. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. Smith kicks to Şengün. It's tipped. Isaac against Miller. Spurs passing it around. Now here's Dinwiddie. Tight defense on him. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Rockets trail by 4. Miller outside. Dinwiddie against Porter. Back to Miller. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Spurs ball.
Spurs leading by 4. Dinwiddie outside. Outside Collins. Launches a 3. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists in the game. Porter against Isaac. And it's Miller with the jam.
And how about Porter Jr.'s court awareness? Excellent job finding the open man with the pass.
Here's Dinwiddie. Makes it off the glass. Dinwiddie's got 6.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here is Miller. Right now he's averaging 11 points a game. Outside Porter. Now Green. Lets a floater go. It's deflected. Collins passes to Dinwiddie. Driving the lane. Here's Wembanyama. Over Miller. And the Spurs scoring again.
Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
They've had better patience, better shot selection so far, but we still have a long way to go.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. We know trade talks have really ramped up here recently, and being a part of a rumor or Steve actually being traded can really affect the player mentally.
Yes, Kevin, especially the first time it happens. It's a business, and as a player, you have to learn that quickly. You have to try not to take it personally.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Şengün, no good. San Antonio leading by 9. And here is Wesley. He averages about 5 points a game. Inside, Duren. And Duren slams it in.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
Now, here's Trent. Trying to claw his way back after a terrible showing in that loss to Dallas. It's deflected.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
It's stolen by Green. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And Green learning the ins and outs of NBA defense. That's the right gamble and leads to the breakout.
Here's Wesley. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Johnson's shot is off. And Jalen Duren picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Steve, we know lots of front offices build teams purely around player skills and statistical lines. That being said, just how important is chemistry on the court and that cohesion?
It's a must. You can achieve a lot with chemistry. Building a beautiful culture, those are the teams that win championships.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Pass to Christopher. Shot clock at 6. This one for 3.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Here's Here's Whitehead, defended by Trent. Whitehead deciding where to go with it. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
And the shot goes in.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Here's Wesley. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Back to Johnson. Puts one up from 19. It's hauled in by Trent.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the deep.
Takes a three. Doesn't go that time. And the Spurs going the other way now. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for the Rockets. 9-point game. Houston moving the ball around. To the paint. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Have to respect the persistence from Gary Trent Jr. Not caving in to the defense when he gets hit. You know, a few guys know how to score like Gary Trent Jr. He can fill it up in any situation, firing off quality shots from inside or outside the arc.
Duran, the pass to Whitehead. Now here's Duran. A second chance effort. He takes it up and lays it in. And the Spurs lead by 8.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
And Gary Trent Jr. certainly has some impressive stats as a result of his skills as a scorer.
Jay, how about 5 30-point games in a row? How about 9 threes in a single game? If he finds his rhythm, he can cause you a lot of trouble.
So it's the Spurs now, following the score by Houston.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
To the left wing. Misses the three.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Whitehead. He's definitely a factor in their offense, averaging 12 points a game. Trent with the wide open look. That three off the mark. Here's Whitehead. Got it off in time.
The speed of Gary Trent Jr. makes it tough to get around him. He works hard to stay right in front of you.
And that concludes the first quarter.
Get loud for your San Antonio Dancers.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. Guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
And you can see it's already having an impact. It can cause shooters to think twice.
Isaac out there with Collins. And it's Wembanyama in at center. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
From deep, Collins. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 4 assists now tonight. Rockets trail by 9. Now here's Porter. Pass to Şengün. Miller with the ball. From the arc. Does not find the mark. He's made 2 and missed 1 now.
And they continue to control the glass.
Kicks it out to Collins. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Green, the pass to Miller. Outside, Green. Passes to Şengün. 11 feet away. Jump shot is good that time.
Working against size, he's just crafty enough to carve out some wiggle room.
And that's tough to do from the mid-range because help can come from anywhere, but he beats everyone to the punch.
Now here's Green. No points in the game yet for him. Porter in the corner. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Shooting while in rhythm. Porter Jr. has an impressive understanding for when to let that thing fly.
Dinwiddie kicks to Isaac. Dinwiddie against Porter. Now the pass to Wembanyama. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor for today's game. Boy, this hurts to have to bring up, but I was there for the Rockets title-winning days back in '94 when I was with the Knicks. I saw Houston in the finals firsthand.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Back-to-back titles for the Rockets in the mid-'90s. You were just talking about that. Greg, what sticks out to you about those teams?
First and foremost, the dream. Hakeem Olajuwon, he doesn't get his due at times, but the dream is one of the all-time greats. Olajuwon's defense really changed games.
Now, here is Miller. Pass to Porter. Here's Şengün. Back to Porter. Houston moving the ball around. Green inside the three-point line. That one wide left.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
And Isaac throws it down.
Yeah, you got to push Isaac out of the paint. Once he's got that position, he is going to be all over the rim.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. Trailing by 10. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. That'll be the third game of this three-game road trip. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, Jalen Green is on a mission. He says, every time I step on the floor, I always have something to prove to who's ever in those stands. A lot of people will hate on me or have their opinions. I'm just going to think about that when I step on the floor. I'm going to prove everybody wrong. Kevin?
That's a great chip to keep on his shoulder. David, thanks. Here's Wembanyama. No good on that one. And Houston the other way now. Outside, Green jacks up a three. Rebounded by the Spurs. They've led by as many as 11 points. Pass to Wembanyama. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside, Porter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
One of those guys who fell in the draft the year he came out due to injury. Porter healed up and has taken the lead by storm.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. And Jabari Smith, of course, with deep family ties, Greg, to the NBA.
His dad being the OG Jabari. All these guys are in that 6'10", 6'11" range. So great bloodlines.
The first one falls. And Porter drops them both. There's Dinwiddie. He's got 6. Here's Wembanyama. Smith with the defensive effort.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Rockets trail by 6. To the inside. Here's Şengün.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
Passes it to Wembanyama. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Basket good.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play. Back
to Dinwiddie. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Smith's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Porter passes to Şengün. On the money from 12 feet away. Now just a 2-point San Antonio lead.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
Guarded by Green. Wembanyama. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Wembanyama has got 11 points.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Timeout called, the Rockets. So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor.
San Antonio dancers.
Now here is Martin. Defense right on him. Down low. Here's Christopher. Got a hand on it. Wesley with the ball. He's still scoreless so far in this one. To the middle. Here's Duran. It's rebounded by Houston. Smith's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Third personal foul.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Spurs?
For me, it's all about playing downhill. They've been making it look easy to find penetration in this one, attacking the lanes and forcing the issue with the D.
And another thing that stands out above their approach is their success inside. They've been very effective in that area of the floor tonight.
Now here is Martin. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
San Antonio ball.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Now Wesley. Johnson, a wide open look. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And here's Houston. They're on a 16-6 run.
And they're losing their concentration here, guys. Just sloppy with the ball.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Rockets trail by 4. The pass to Trent. He's guarded by Johnson. Pass to Christopher. Houston moving it around. And it's Martin missing. Last game for the Spurs. They pick up the W against Milwaukee. Okogie, the pass to Wesley. There's the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Spurs lead by 7.
If you relax on him out there, he's going to make you pay every time.
Christopher, the pass to Martin. Here's Christopher, covered by Wesley. Here's Christopher in the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Pass to Johnson. They get it back, and Duran slams it in.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Now, here's Tate. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. We've got 1:13 left in the second quarter. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Christopher, the pass to Trent. Here's Martin. Passes it to Christopher. And here's Trent. And they call an illegal screen here.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Here's Wesley. The pass to Johnson. Drills the three-pointer. And it's an 11-point San Antonio lead.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to. Beautiful ball movement, draw and kick. The defense can't catch up.
Here's Wesley. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
And getting going here in the second quarter, his second three-pointer of the game.
Here's Christopher. Sweet little floater. Christopher's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Johnson outside, launches it, and again, it's the Spurs from deep.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
And so it's San Antonio, 13 points up at the end. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. Looking at San Antonio. And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team. And that...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Houston. It's a 13-point game. Checking out the group for Steven Silas to start the second half. The post pairing for him, Smith along with Şengün. Porter Jr. is the point with Green on the wing. And it's Miller in at the three spot. Back to Dinwiddie. Outside Collins. All alone. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 5 assists in the game.
The 10th pick in the 2017 draft. Zach Collins has battled through multiple injuries. That held him to play just under 185 games in his first 5 seasons. That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Guarded by Green. Here's Wembanyama. Şengün with the rebound. And with Collins, it's tough, Steve, to develop as a player when you're constantly rehabbing from injuries.
Thankfully, he's young and still has upside. Kevin, when healthy, though, he is shown to be a solid defender. And with his three-point shot, he can bring value as a stretch 5.
The Rockets shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. Dinwiddie passes to Collins. Here's Wembanyama, covered by Miller. Unloads from 9, and that one goes long.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
Outside, Green. Back to Miller. Inside. Smith kicks to Green. 3 on the clock. He can't get that one. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. It's off to Utah for them after this game as they take on the Jazz. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Up top, Porter. Dinwiddie covering. From deep, Green. Another miss by Houston. San Antonio leading by 11.
No doubt the size of Isaac is a problem for the defense. Excellent at using that long frame to draw contact.
The Spurs have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Green. Isaac against Miller. Porter passes to Green. Miller outside. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Porter. And it's blocked. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. From the wing. That one off the back iron and out. Rockets trail by 13. Miller surveying the floor. Pass to Porter. Now here's Şengün. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that one falls for Collins.
Zach Collins at the line for 2.
And so Collins nails both of them.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Rockets have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Porter against Dinwiddie. Rocket 6. To stop the run. Offensive rebound. Şengün, and he goes in for the jump.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. Porter against Dinwiddie. Here's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Kicks it to Porter. Outside, Green. Porter looking it over. Back to Green. Buries it down low.
Putting his size to use. Green's got great length, and it him there inside.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And, D.A., we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD, the 2 players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. They'll hit those all day long. David, thank you. Trent's checked in for the Rockets.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
Count the basket. Wembanyama's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Dinwiddie against Trent. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Another miss by Houston. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Lets it go from deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Trent against Dinwiddie. Will it go? Trent gets the bucket. Trent's got 7.
Stop and pop from the mid-range coming your way, courtesy of Gary Trent Jr.
It's hauled in by Trent.
Oh, I don't believe that. He's better than that. Come on.
Tate, he's checked in for the Rockets. Kenyon Martin Jr. comes in for Miller.
Substitution on the court.
Outside, Martin. On the wing, Green. Covered by Wesley. And finished off by Martin.
Oh, selfless play right there from Green. He's all about getting it to the open man.
And here is Wesley. He has 6. Johnson for 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Pass to Martin. And that one, good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Green against Wesley from deep. Offensive rebound. The pass to Okogie. 6 to shoot. Here's Whitehead. No good from outside. Rockets trail by 15. Lays it up off the glass. He's got 6.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Green against Wesley. Fires for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Wesley's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Outside, Martin. Houston needs to get a shot. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
Three-pointer. Hits it from three-point range. Wesley's got 6 points in the quarter.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Pass to Tate. That one doesn't go. Now San Antonio takes it the other way.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Turing, it's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
And with that lightning first step of Jalen Green, very few defenders have a chance of keeping him in front.
This is his first trip for the line tonight.
And once the G League took it to another level, Green skipped college, became the #2 overall pick of the draft, and that's really changed the landscape.
And the Rockets making a change here. Smith has checked in. Shots good by Wesley.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Trent passes to Smith. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Spurs leading by 19 points. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. From deep. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Here's Green. Banked in off the glass. Green's got 6 here in this quarter.
Once Green gets inside, he has the body control to adjust to the defender there and finish.
And so it's San Antonio closing And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Collins. He's out there with Jonathan Isaac. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. That's the San Antonio 5.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Collins, good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Houston Rockets. It's Miller on the wing. 4th quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Green kicks to Şengün. And the 3 off target. San Antonio leading by 22. Dinwiddie outside. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And that's miscue number 2 for them tonight. On the whole, they've been doing a great job of taking care of the basketball.
Rockets shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Pass to Isaac. Dishes it to Collins. Back to Isaac. Here's Wembanyama. Şengün covering. The 9-foot shot. Wembanyama, no good. Green taking his time here. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And he has started to turn it on now after that slow start.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Spurs?
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
And on top of that, they've really been dialed in from deep, just dropping triple after triple.
That's good from Green. Here's Dinwiddie. Here's Wembanyama. Covered by Smith. Wembanyama heads the bucket.
I'm not sure if he was trying to show off or what, but when you're that open, you got to go straight to the basket. The fadeaway was clearly a bad choice.
Here's Green. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got 11 rebounds in the game. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Wembanyama has got 11 in the second half. Rockets have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Porter passes to Green. Now, here's Şengün. Defense is right there, and that one is good.
I love it. Beautiful job getting to the rim, making a play.
And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th quarter. Takes the 3, and again, it's the Spurs from deep.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Spurs passing it around. Oh, and here we go now with Miller. Nobody back.
There's the length from Kevin Porter. Doing it, guys, defensively.
Spurs leading by 22. Dinwiddie outside. Passes it to Wembanyama. Over Porter. And another basket for San Antonio.
Spencer Dinwiddie with the ball.
Rockets have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Porter kicks to Green. Smith on the wing. There's the pass to Şengün. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. We talk about players, we talk about coaches and GMs, but not too much about owners and their effect on the game and the organization.
Kevin, the owners for me are A1. It starts from the top. They're the ones who hire the team president, GMs, and coaches. And certainly, there's some teams who have some great owners.
Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Now here's Dinwiddie. For the 3. Miller grabs the miss. Miller's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Trying to finish out the game strong, you have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Here's Porter, got a piece of it. Dinwiddie against Green. Dinwiddie right side. Here's Wembanyama. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
Porter, no luck. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the Spurs. Now with the ability to play a soft zone, can Team Steve hide their weaker defenders?
I think it's great, Kevin, for a possession or two. And it works sometimes. But good offenses always find a weak link.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama has got rebound number 15 here tonight. Washington against Dinwiddie. That one drops for him.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Rockets have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Washington passes to Christopher. Back to Washington. Pass to Garuba. 6 on the shot clock, and he makes that one. Garuba's got his first 2 points of the night. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Timeout, Spurs. Next round is section 115.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
He doesn't take over games like this very much, but it's always possible. And when he does, here at home, these fans love it. Poked away. Washington against Wesley. Back to Washington. Well, we know confidence is key, but Steve, when you see young players who haven't done much in the playoffs acting like they've arrived, can that kind of confidence hold them back a little bit?
Well, you love confidence in anything you do, Kevin. Obviously, you need it, but it can backfire. You love that guys want to say they're great, but it all comes down to proving it.
Here's Wesley. The offensive rebound. Oh!
Yes.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Back to Washington. Oh, and there's the foul. It's on Josh Okogie. That's his first foul. A new lineup here for Houston.
Substitution on the court.
Smith, the pass to Şengün. Goes up again. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
Here's Wesley. 2 minutes remaining. And the 3 ball is good. Wesley's got 21 in the game.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Third team foul.
The first free throw is good. Houston with a big group substitution here. Garuba's checked in. Culver comes in for Smith. Josh Christopher, he's checked in for Green. And Washington subbed in for Porter. Wesley the pass to Johnson. Wesley up top. Three-pointer. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry, but it can go the other way as well.
The Rockets with another miss.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last three, but it just wasn't in the cards. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Spurs.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
And this will be their third win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
Johnson kicks to West. There's 53 seconds left to play in the final quarter. On offense, here are the Rockets. Culver with it. From 13, and the jumper is on the mark.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
Johnson for 3, and he's good on the 3-ball.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Here's Washington, and the Rockets getting another bucket right there. The steal. Count it.
In the flick of the switch, going from defense to offense.
That was great.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.